Change my name.
The person logged on as Zoom user, what's your first and last name?
Jaleesa McGill.
Okay, thank you.
I can't change mine either. Mine's is Takaya Jones.
I'm coming to you, iPhone. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Apologize if I spelled your name wrong, Miss McGill. I'll change it in a second.
Okay.
I just wanted to go ahead and get you taken care of. And iPhone user, what's your first and last name?
Takaya Jones. Takiyha.
Hello?
Good morning, everyone. Court will begin shortly. Please keep your devices muted until your case is called. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. We will begin here shortly. I came in on the tail end of the announcements, so I appreciate Madam Clerk for making those announcements, but we will begin here shortly. I see people still logging on. Our start time is set for 10 o'clock. So thank you all for your patience, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Ms. Bogle, are you able to hear me fine?
Yes, Your Honor, I can hear you well.
Just before we begin, just to make sure I'm on the same page, last week I got a calendar involving a significantly higher number of cases. Today I see two calendars with, let me make sure I have this right, 11 cases and 9 cases apiece.
9 on the motions calendar and 27 on the pretrial conference calendar. I just emailed them to you.
Okay, so I'm wondering what the discrepancy is for this 11-person calendar. All right, so you said a 9 and then a 27.
Yes.
You don't have a calendar that's starts with Jaleesa McGill as the first position.
Yes, that's the one that has 27
Okay, there must
people.
be some remaining pages. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning. This Attorney Charles representing Keisha Avery. I don't know who I'm supposed to speak to. I would like a chance to conference with her before um, we speak to the judge.
Okay,
Mr.
so you would like,
Charles, your client is in custody.
Okay.
which are you saying you would like to speak with the prosecutor or your client?
Well, uh, let's prosecutor first and then my client.
Got it. And Ms. Bogle, it's my understanding there are breakout rooms where attorneys will have opportunity to speak to prosecutors in this session, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. And since it's 10 o'clock, we might as well get started. My name is Charles Simmons. For all of you in attendance, today we have two calendars. But once again, my name is Charles Simmons, and I'm sitting in for Judge Brooks. This calendar today is a pretrial conference calendar and also a motions calendar. Um, I assumed today was going to be a hybrid or an option to be in person for some of you, but as I see now, it's completely virtual. I think what's paramount importance in these kind of calendars is discussion among private attorneys and the prosecutors to make sure we're all on the same page and make sure that the court is brought, with some kind of either attempted resolution or a clear, transparent communication that has come before we adjust the cases. So, Ms. Bogle, it's my understanding that that will be a possibility for every attorney today, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so before we get to that, let's just see who's here. And then from there, if there's any announcements on any individual cases, I'll take some notes on those. And regardless of what the announcement is, everybody today will have I'll say like a period, maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour, where I'll step away and let you all have some kind of pretrial discussions. So before I read the calendar, Ms. Bogle, is there anything that you would like to add? Anything you would like to state before I begin? Okay. Do we
No,
have?
sir. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Do we have a representative from the prosecutor's office on this call?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Last name Bray?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, great. And I see a bunch of private attorneys and public defenders on here. So yeah, so we'll get to that. All right, so we'll start first.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh no, I'm Mr.
Okay. Mr. Cozy, what I'll do is I'm gonna call everybody's name, see who's here, and then we'll go forward after that. The first case we have is Jaleesa McGill. That's on the pretrial calendar. Attorney George Dobbs is listed. Is Attorney Dobbs here? Is Ms. McGill here?
Judge, this is my case. It's Attorney Salfarazi.
Okay.
We filed a motion to compel in this case because we're missing certain pieces of discovery. We can pre-try today, but I do want the court to know that we do have a pending motion to compel.
Got it. So motion to compel, and you need to update on that discovery. So during the breakout, you'll be able to speak with the prosecutor, and that maybe could be forwarded over today.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for the update. The next case, I have the same person listed as 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 3 positions. It's Cortesia Welch. She has 3 positions on today's calendar, and I assume I see a public defender's representing her on one case. Public defender's representing her on all those cases.
Yes, Judge. I represent her on all 3 cases.
Okay.
Position number 2, we have a notice of discovery deficiency filed. We're missing some pieces of evidence. Position 3, we could pre-try today. Position 4 is a new case that they had to track with these. I was just served discovery this morning at 8 a.m. It is 64 pieces of evidence. So there's a lot to go through. There's a lot of body camera. There's a search warrant involved. So we would be asking for a reset so I could go through all the evidence. But we could pre-try with the state today just to touch base with everything. But that third case is a lot of evidence I need to go through.
Okay, I'd appreciate if you and Ms. Bray do that. Now, Ms. Bray, I'm already hearing 2 pre-trials, and I know we're going to have a lot more for you today. So after I call this calendar, let me know how much time you'll need, because it looks like you're the common denominator in all these all these conversations.
Yes.
All right, so now I'm on position 5. Mr. Marlon Henry Nicholas, and I assume Miss Safar, is it Safar's? Safar, can you state it one time?
Safarazi. Yes, Judge
Safarazi. I
Safarazi.
didn't want to mess up.
I
Safarazi.
represent Mr. Nichols on all 4 of his cases.
Okay.
3 of these cases, position 5, 7, and 8, we filed notice of discovery deficiencies and motions to compel in these. They said discovery was served on us, but we do not have those. The previous attorney does not have them. He's checked his email several times. One of the cases we do have discovery. So again, this is a pre-try, but we might need more time of a reset for this one.
Got it. Got it. So that's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to 9. Roy.
Wait, which were the 3 where you do not have discovery?
5, 7, and 8. We do not have discovery at all.
Okay,
even
thank
though
you.
a certificate was filed. Yeah.
And a follow-up question, then what's the position on 6? How are we looking on 6?
So I have discovery on position 6. Our preference, though, Judge, would be able to resolve all 4 cases at the same time versus resolving one and then coming back for,
Okay, so
But we'll pre-try with the state. We'll speak with the state today.
got it. Understood. All right. Position 9, we have Roy Thompson IV. It looks like Amy E. Cole is the attorney on this case, and I see Ms. Cole is in court today. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. I do represent Mr. Thompson. We are on today for a status of diversion acceptance. I had been, and Attorney Bray as well, had been emailing diversion for the last month or 2 asking for an update, and they finally emailed back this morning and said that they had not received a referral, even though I believe they previously confirmed that they had received a referral. So at this stage, we're going to ask probably for a reset date so that the referral can be resubmitted. I'd ask for another PTC just so we're not moving to a trial calendar since it's just status of diversion, and I would expect him to be accepted. So if we can reset to another PTC date.
Ms. Bray, is that your same understanding?
Yes, Your Honor, because we have emailed continuously about this, and I know I sent it in, so.
Got it. All right. Well, do you consent? Do you think that's a fair resolution that we just move the case
Reset
on?
it.
Okay, sounds
If
good.
you
We'll
could
get that
reset it.
done right now then.
Yes.
So that's one case down. We'll reset for the reasons previously stated by Attorney Cole, agreed to by Attorney Bray, and position 9 will now be reset at this time. Ms. Bogle, let me know documentation-wise what I need to do on that.
Nothing required from you, Judge. This case will go to the 8/19 pre-trial conference calendar.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
8/19, no problem. 8/19 calendar. All right, sounds good. Position 10, we have Brandon Rosenblum representing Andrew Harvey. As Attorney
Judge
Rosenblum.
Simmons.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, bud. Judge, similar announcement to the prior case. We're still waiting on diversion. I think this is the 3rd calendar we've been on since the state offered a diversion option for my client, and we haven't heard anything.
Attorney Bray, are you familiar with this, or what's your position on this?
I am familiar with it, Your Honor, and I have not heard back from diversion. So could we reset this to August 19th?
Okay, Attorney Rosenblum, is that something that you want to do today? How do you feel about this?
Well, I mean, I think diversion is the best option for our client as opposed to using a first offender. So yeah, we just need to get him into the program.
All right.
But at the end of the calendar, I will send an email to the diversion team and put you and Judge Brooks on the email and the attorneys as well so that we can all be on one accord for the next court date.
Yeah, I don't want to be known as the judge that just, kicks cases down the road. So, but it sounds like these last 2 cases is justified. So we'll just move those on to next month's 8/19 calendar, correct?
Thank you, Aaron. Will that also be a virtual calendar, or?
I hope not.
Your client can appear virtually. You and your client can appear virtually since it's pending status of diversion.
Thank you.
All right. Attorney Rosenblum, you have more on today's calendar?
That is it. Good to see you, sir.
Same here. Did you get LASIK?
Huh?
I know you usually had glasses, right?
No, I usually wear glasses. I just didn't put them on.
Man, it must be nice to have that luxury. I can't do that. I wear contacts every day. All right. Take it easy.
All right. Have a great day.
You as well. All right. So we have next Takaya Jones, position 11, Attorney Serge Jerome. Is Mr. Jerome in court, or is his client in court?
I'm right here. I can't turn my camera on. This lady turned it off and I can't turn it back on.
Okay. Ms. Jones, is your attorney in court? And is it possible to remove the headgear?
Yeah.
All right. Have you talked to your attorney today?
No.
Okay, if you don't
I'll
mind,
get
just
him on the line, Judge. Just stand by. I'll get him on the line. Who's the client, please?
My name is Takaya Jones. My attorney is Jerome.
Okay. I'll get him on the line, Judge.
Ms.
I
Jones.
just remember the last court date he was trying to give me a diversion.
Got it. All right, Ms. Jones. Well, if you don't mind just standing by, you can turn your camera off for a while. We're going to try to get in contact with your attorney. You can try as well.
Okay.
But this calendar should last, a decent amount of time, so we're not going to rush off of here until we address your case.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, so position 12. In just a second. All right, position 12, we have last name Patel. Attorney's name is Lawrence Lewis. Is Mr. or Mrs. Patel in court, and is Attorney Lewis present today?
This is Miss Patel. I'm here. My attorney said he was in court, but he'll log into Zoom in a few minutes.
Okay, he must have done the same thing I did. I thought today was a hybrid calendar, so he may have physically come down to the court.
Yeah, he said he'll log in a few minutes.
Okay, so we'll stand by, and when he logs in, maybe he'll give us an update.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, so position 13, we have Theodore Wilkins, represented by Christopher Campbell.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on Mr. Wilkins.
Okay, I hear you. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, I hear you. Mr. Campbell, are you able to turn your camera on?
Yeah, I just had to pull over. I'm running between courthouses here.
Okay, are you a safe spot, or we need to come back and address this?
Yeah, I am. I am now.
All right.
Yes, Judge. So I think previously we had applied for diversion. He was denied, and I just needed a new offer on the case.
Sounds good. Well, I'm sure Ms. Attorney Bray will have a chance to speak with you. I'm not sure if she's ready for an offer today, but hopefully during y'all's breakout session, y'all can have a productive conversation.
Yes, sir. Do I log back in to be assigned a breakout room later?
I think Ms. Bogle's going to move you to a breakout room after I'm finished talking, after we get through these announcements. Ms. Bogle, is that correct? Yeah, so
Yes,
just stand by, and Ms. Bogle will move you over after I'm finished with these announcements.
Okay. All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, Judge. I'm Serge Jerome here for Kaya Jones.
Okay, let's go back to Ms. Jones then. Let's see, where are we at? That was position 11, Takaya Jones. Previously announced Ms. Jones is on this call, but she was awaiting her attorney. Now we have Serge Jerome that is in court. What's your position on the case today?
This case was referred to diversion, and we're just awaiting a decision on that.
I'll add this case to the list as well, Judge.
Yeah.
There's quite a few of them on the calendar.
I understand. I know that diversion unit is working hard. I used to work in diversion, and it's busy. So, but hopefully everything works out for both parties in that. So, if you don't have any objection to this, Ms. Bray, we can continue this case to the next calendar for the reasons stated by the defense attorney.
The August 19th, 26 PTC.
Got it. Okay, Attorney Jerome, if there's no other business before this court, that can conclude your matters unless you want to stick around.
No, I have no other business. Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Said August
19th, 2026. Okay. And hopefully we'll know something before then. So
yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right, thank you, Ms. Jones, Mr. Jerome.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so now we're going to resume back. We're in position 14 now. Nikisha Avery. Terrence Charles is the attorney.
That's correct.
Okay, I hear you. I can't see you yet.
Where
are you at? Let's see.
I believe he has
I see
two. I have one. I don't know if all of them are on the calendar.
Yeah,
Oh,
5 new files for her. So
oh
I
yeah, I do see. So positions 14,
Why
15,
is there a topic?
16,
Like he gonna arrest somebody.
17, 18. No,
Huh?
no, excuse me.
Right
Let me
here?
go.
Huh?
Whoever's speaking in the background, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted.
I don't know. They were by the sink, so I just put them there.
Oh
Who's
God.
talking?
What?
Okay, I think we're good now. All right. So, Mr. Charles, you represent Miss Avery on 1, 2, 3 cases.
okay. 3 new cases or the
They're 25 SC cases, and then she has another case that has Shawanda Brown representing her.
okay. Well, I just pre-trial with the district attorney because I think she has maybe a lot more than that. So
And
yeah,
Shawanda Brown isn't co-counsel or anything like that.
I know that she is right there.
Yeah, I was appointed on one of them. If Mr. Charles has all of them, I am happy to.
I'll tell you one thing. This sounds like a break.
I'm
This
happy.
sounds like a breakout room conversation and not a conversation I need
Yes,
to be
I'm
having with
happy
you
to.
all. So
Yes,
Just
I'm
so the
here.
court is aware, Miss Avery is back in custody, and I believe she has about 16 new charges.
okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
This sounds like a perfect breakout room conversation. So I'm going to continue on with the calendar and let you all figure that out. And I
But
look
Your
forward
Honor,
to,
she's number 14 through 18.
that's what I have. I have 14 through, no,
She's
14 through
14 through
17.
17, and then the son is 18 through 23.
What?
So same last name, co-defendants. Miss Avery is positions 15, 16, and 17, and then Jaquavius is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Okay.
Okay, so nothing's happening on all of that. That's
Nothing's happening with Nikisha Avery because she's in custody, so she'll have to go to a jail calendar. I'm not
okay.
sure. But the co-defendant, Mr. Jaquavius Avery, he doesn't have any pending unindicted cases, so I'm not sure if they were going to proceed with trying to work this out this morning.
So by default, an in custody case it is not going to be handled today, correct, Ms. Bogle?
Correct. That can go to the 8/25 jail calendar since she's in custody.
Okay. So Mr. Charles, if you want to stand by and maybe be last in line for negotiations with Ms. Bray, I don't have an issue with that, but you can excuse yourself after that negotiation, or if y'all want to do it offline, however you want to handle that.
Ms. Bray, you have my email?
Have you emailed me? If you have, then I have it. But if you haven't emailed me, then I don't think I have it.
I asked because I'm in court in Fayette, and this has stepping out. So I'll check back in, and I think Ms. Brown, this is gonna be global because I got all the rest of the cases. So
Okay. So then, Judge, just let me know.
All right. Well, Mr. Charles, you're excused if you have no further business.
thank you, sir.
Okay. So with
May I be excused as well?
who is speaking?
Attorney Brown.
Attorney Brown. Yes. Yes. Sorry. You as well.
Thank you.
All right. So now we have Jaquavius Avery, who's believed to be related to the previous person, and Emma Gibson represents him. Is Miss Gibson on this call?
Judge Miss Gibson was reassigned, and he is now Miss Stefo's client. I will reach out to her to see if she's going to be logging on. She might be in another courtroom if she's not on Zoom.
I'll text Melanie, Miss Bogle, and see who's covering today.
Thank you.
Thank you all. I see Mr. Avery is on this call, Jaquavius. Mr. Avery, if you don't mind just sitting tight or remaining on the call, we will have an update one way or the other. If you've had conversations with your attorney previously, you have that direct line of communication, please do the court a favor and try to reach out to them as well. All right. That handles positions 18 through 23. Now we're gonna resume with position 24. Miss, is it Valenciano Coley, first name Gianna, represented by Amy E. Cole. Miss Cole.
Yes, Judge, I represent Miss Melissa Coley. She's present on the Zoom. We submitted a diversion referral to the state for them to submit to diversion. The state agreed that she would be a good candidate for diversion. I don't believe we have a response back from them because I think it was just submitted within the last day, or it's about to be submitted within the next day. So I would ask that we reset. Miss Valenciana Coley has school today at 10:30. So I just want to make sure she's able to attend class and not wait on the Zoom if we're not going to hear back today.
Okay. And I'm fine with the reset.
All right. And this is Miss Coley, I see on this call.
Yes, ma'am, she's here.
All right, Miss Coley, you got 10 minutes to get to your class, so good luck.
Thank you.
I don't have any issue with that. Resetting the case for what's the date? 8/19?
8/19, Judge.
All right, sounds good. Thank
For
you.
me, it's 8/19, August 19th.
Yes, and you can appear via Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, position 25, I heard Miss Rockwell made her presence known a little earlier by helping out the court with another matter. She's representing Davion Hayes. Miss Rockwell, what's the position on this case?
Judge, I'm going to announce a pretrial.
Okay.
And we are very close to a plea. And just FYI on all those, just like the case manager was saying, on all those diversion, sometimes the magic used to be Judge Brooks would email them and magically sometimes we'd get an answer real quick. This is not a diversion referral. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to announce pretrial. But that it does seem to be magical, Judge. And since you have that title of judge before your name, sometimes, and I can give you the list of all the magic over there. Sometimes they respond very quickly, and y'all might not have to wait till August because I know Miss Bogle can give us another even virtual date for some more movement.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well,
pretrial, just a comment from the
Yeah.
peanut gallery.
No, thank you for that insight. I know your experience is definitely valued.
That just means I'm old, Judge. I know that, but I'm still mean. Anyway, I'll stand down, Judge. I'll wait in line for Miss Bray.
Yeah. And the parties, if you all have an email that you send me, I don't mind getting involved in the email, but I don't know if I have that much pull. But yeah, feel free to loop me in on the email and I can at least co-sign to what's going on.
Now, do you think I'll be finished in time for the game? You know, I'm playing in the World Cup this afternoon. I have to be there at least by 1 to start stretching out.
We'll all be finished. We'll all be finished by the time the game starts.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Next we have Sophia, is it Jerbanov? I probably messed that up. Represented by David Snipper. Attorney Snipper in court.
Yes, sir. Judge, how you doing? Sorry about that. I'm here. Ms. Gribanoff, is that my case?
Yes, Gerbanoff.
Yes. How you doing, Judge?
Good.
I assume she's on, hopefully. I have reached out to Miss Bray. I'm sure she's super busy, and when she has time, she'll get back to me, as she always does. And just, would pre-trial with her, and I am very confident that we will resolve this short of trial. I just have to have a conversation with Miss Bray.
Okay, so I'll mark you down as pretrial.
Yes, sir.
All right, and let's see. The next case and the final case on this pretrial calendar we have is Monty Richard, represented by Attorney Bixson.
Good morning, Judge. Mike Bixson for Mr. Richard. He is present. We've spoken with the state. We do have an offer. We're considering, and I anticipate that this case is going to resolve before trial. I don't think that we'll be able to resolve it today, just scheduling reasons. But if we could just get this set up to the next court date, I think we could resolve it then.
So just to be clear, you want to speak with Ms. Bright today, but your intentions are to resolve it on a later date, or you do not want to have a conversation with Ms. Bray today and you want to just have this offline conversation?
No, if I could talk to Ms. Bray today, that'd be great. I just don't, I think we're going to actually play it on a different day. That's
Yeah, what are you doing?
Okay. All right, Ms. Bray. I hear. Hope you got some help. It's a tough job. Everybody's job is tough here, but on this day you're doing a lot of conversations. So,
And Judge, if I may, for that last position, for Mr. Richard, we can always just, Ms. Bray, I know you got about 1,000 cases we tried today. We can just do this next time. It's totally fine.
All right. Can you send me an email and letting me know what you're actually seeking or what the issue is, and then we'll just work it out.
That's fine.
Okay.
Those cases can go on the 8/24 trial calendar.
And Judge, my case, the one before, is the co-defendant, Mr. Bixon. If I can sort of just jump on his back with it, and sort of do the same thing with Miss Bray, and I assume that Mr. Bix's offer is going to be my offer too, and so. And I've worked with Miss Bray many times. If I could just do that and be excused, I have to head to Gwinnett County for another matter, if that's okay with the court.
I'll trust your discretion with that. It seems like Ms. Bray knows what she's doing, and it seems like you all, have done this before. So I'm going to trust y'all's discretion on this.
Okay. So I just need both of the private attorneys to send me an email.
Yes, ma'am.
Send me an email.
I sent you one this morning, Miss Bray.
Okay, thank you. Haven't
Yes,
got
ma'am.
to it yet.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse.
Yes.
Same here. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Okay, so that's my understanding. That concludes our pre-trial announcements, at least. So now we'll just get some updates on these motions calendars, and then we'll take a break to get some work done. Position 1, I have Devontae Cook. I don't have any attorney listed for Mr. Cook. Mr. Cook, are you on the call?
Judge, that'll be me. It's Amy Cole, and Mr. Cook is present on the Zoom call today.
Okay, so let me write your name down as his attorney. I do see his title up, and now I see his face. Good morning, Mr. Cook.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
I'm okay. So Ms. Cole, what is our announcement on this case?
Yes, Judge, this is actually a state's motion to essentially release him from diversion status because he was put in diversion in 2018 and they're alleging he did not complete diversion. I emailed Attorney Bray yesterday late afternoon about it, requesting what we would request as a resolution today. So as soon as she has a chance and can look at that and email me back, we're interested in a plea if we can come to agreement.
Okay.
All right, and being this 2018 case, I would rather let's not move this case any further. I know Mr. Cook's been dealing with this for a while, so hopefully we can get something done today.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, no problem. Next we have Attorney Maples representing Laerl Patterson.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm
Good
present,
morning.
and Mr. Patterson is present also.
Okay. Thank you for that. What is the nature of business before the court today?
This is on this. The motion is set on the state's motion to transfer the case from a non-complex division to a complex division.
Okay, and I'm sorry, but which prosecutor did that motion? Was
Brad Malkin.
Okay. Now, whether or not Deputy Malkin did, I don't know, Your Honor. I'll have to follow up with Mr. Malkin to see what he did or didn't do.
So I guess and this is just a general question I'm confused about. That doesn't sound like a legal motion. It just sounds like an administrative movement that happened internally in a prosecutor's office. So
yes. So it would have been something that he would have drafted based on what he knows about the case that made him think that it was too complex or that there would be too many witnesses or something, so we wouldn't be able to try the case within a day or two. Yeah, but again, I don't know. I will have to talk to Deputy Malkin because I don't know if he filed something or he didn't file something. I don't know.
Your Honor, sorry to interrupt. Attorney Rachel Abdan. I represent Bryant Ford. He's position 6 on this calendar. So the state filed a request to transfer both position 2 and our case position 6 to the complex division. Yep. We had I objected via email and we were placed on this calendar. They're seeking to transfer both. And in this court's scheduling order, it states that if the case is not re-indicted, it will proceed on the pretrial calendar. So I just wanted to give you some information on that.
And was that also Deputy Malkin, attorney?
That's correct.
See,
Yes.
I don't know what he did or didn't.
So there's no, I guess legally, there's no legal discussion going to take place or any kind of, it's not a true motion. It's just,
So the thing is, Judge, when we transfer cases to complex,
yeah.
because they already have a designated category of what cases can be transferred, there's also like a subcategory that says like, oh, voluminous discovery, or like she said about the how long the trial might take. So in those cases, we have to have a motion hearing in order to be able to transfer it, or depending on the judge that receives it in Superior Court, they'll transfer it back and say, it wasn't done correctly. So that's why we had to calendar it, because the attorney objected. Judge couldn't just do a actual order. So my understanding is that all parties would have to say why the case should or should not be transferred, and then you'll make a decision on whether or not the case should be transferred to complex.
Whether it's complex enough or it's not complex enough.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Motion is filed and it is in Odyssey on both cases.
So he did file the motion?
Yes, the motion was filed on, sorry, I was about to send it to you.
March 13th.
3/13.
So Attorney Maples and is it Abden? Attorney.
Yes, Your Honor.
Both of you all filed motions.
I didn't know. The state filed the
cases.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because they were co-defendants, but they weren't indicted together for some reason. So that's why they have different case numbers.
So I'll review the motions while we have a break, but continue with what you were going to say, Attorney Abden.
Your Honor, we just wanted to state our objection on the record, and we'll let you decide whether it should be transferred or not.
Got it. Okay. And okay, interesting. All right. Well, I'll figure out more about this in 30 minutes. This procedure that's kind of unique to me. All right. We're gonna now jump to position 3, and both attorneys, if you don't mind, just standing by and while we have our break. Next we have Mr. Colsey, represented by Amy Cole. It looks like a motion to suppress is listed. Is that the case today?
Yes, Judge. We filed a motion to suppress on 5/28 for today. We are ready to proceed on that motion. I'm not sure if the state is or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I can't see the courtroom, Your Honor. Did an officer walk in?
I'm not in court.
Oh.
Yeah, I showed up to the court and they said this is complete virtual. So
okay.
I can make an inquiry on that, but
there will be nobody to inquire with because we are all at home today because of the game.
Right. Okay. So
he didn't show up, he was more than likely turned around because there's no one in the courtroom.
Okay. Then, Your Honor, I think this is the first time on the calendar, so the state would request a reset to a time when we are all in court.
And Judge, for a legal basis, I would just like to know if the witness was subpoenaed or not for the basis of that reset, because if they are not subpoenaed, I'd request the motion to be granted. Okay. If they were subpoenaed and were unable to attend in person, then I understand the basis of the request for continuance.
When was your motion filed?
May 28th. And it's set for trial in August, is why I'm not wanting to push it on to a new motion state.
What's the trial date?
It is August 24th.
Okay, so May 28th, you filed it, served it immediately thereafter?
Yeah, by email.
And we're not sure, Attorney Bray, you don't know off the top of your head?
I would have to contact Investigator Ward because he's the one who serves the subpoenas and he gets the same motions calendar that I get. So normally he'll just go through and subpoena who needs to be subpoenaed without me having to tell him.
Got it.
So I would just have to get in touch with him.
If you could reach out to him during our break.
Okay.
All right, and we'll just hold on that decision, Ms. Cole and Ms. Bray.
Thank you.
The next case we have is Ernest Reed, represented by Attorney Collins. Is Attorney Collins here or is Mr. Reed here?
It is me, Justin Showalter, that is representing Ernest Reed. And I did see him on the Zoom.
I see his name as well.
I'm here, Your Honor. I'm here.
Okay, thank you. So, Attorney Showalter, what is the nature of the business for this matter today?
This is a demurrer to dismiss the charge and case for not meeting the charge stated.
General or special?
I would call it a general demurrer because even if everything is true, it's not a crime.
That demurrer was filed in writing, and what day was it filed?
It was filed May 18th, and yeah, it's in writing.
Okay. Attorney Bray.
I need to look at his motion, Your Honor, because who knows, I may agree with him, I may not. I just need to look at it to see if I do or not.
So I'll put prosecutor to review motion. And hopefully we'll have a update, when we resume. Thank you, Attorney Showalter.
All right.
And Mr. Showalter, is this your only case?
It is, yes.
Okay, so I'll look at it first, okay? So we can get you out if we can.
All right.
Thank you. Amy Cole has another case involving where she's representing Richard Pullum. Ms. Cole, is Mr. Pullum here, and do you have an update on that case?
Judge, he's present in the courtroom, and this was not based on a motion. It was put on this court date because we had a plea negotiated pending the state getting back with us on whether or not restitution was required. The state was going to suspend the sentence if there was no restitution required. And so we're waiting an update on that from Home Depot.
All right, Ms. Bray, if you look into that, if you don't mind.
All righty, Your Honor.
All right. Next case we've already discussed. It would be Brian Ford. Attorney Abden has made her statement. It's one of those cases where state is moving to transfer it to complex, and the court's going to step away and inquire as to the process and the standard for that decision to be made. And in the interim, Attorney Bray, Attorney Abden, Attorney Maple will have a conversation about that process as well, and those cases. Position 7 is Nicole Mormon representing George Howard. It's listed as a motion to suppress, but I see an attorney had a conflict. I'm not sure if that conflict was today or a future date. I see Ms. Mormon now. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. No, it was from the prior hearing. I have spoken to Ms. Bogle. We are going to continue that to an in-person calendar.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right,
I think we had 5 witnesses, so it just makes sense to do it in person.
I agree.
Yes, thank you.
9-2 was, what day did I give you, Ms. Mormon?
Yes, 9-2.
Yes, 9-2 motions.
9-2. Yeah, I think
I
agree.
Nope. I
think judicial integrity demands that 5 witnesses. That's something that needs to be in person, even if it's possible to do it remote. So
yes, Your Honor, I agree.
And so, Attorney Mormon, you're calling 5 witnesses.
No, the state was calling 4. We were calling 1. So we had been on the calendar previously, and there were 4 officers, but it was Mr. Malkin. So I'll get with you.
See, that's why I don't know.
Yeah,
if you
I'll
could
get with
email
you.
me and
I will.
let us discuss before 9-2.
Absolutely, I will. Because he had 4 officers in court, and we had an issue, medical issues with the defendant. So it was continued.
Okay.
But I'll get with you now that you've taken over to see if that is going to change.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
all right. Next we have Andrew Kent, represented by Justin Showalter.
Good morning, Judge. That actually be my case. PD Samantha Finling McFoy. Because it's a virtual calendar, typically clients in a different county would be CPO'd over here. I believe he was supposed to appear virtually, though. I don't see that. I believe it's Fayette County is on, though.
No, he wasn't. He's not going to be appearing.
If we can just get a reset for that motion.
Attorney Bray?
I mean, no objection since they didn't produce him on Zoom. Then yes, let's do a reset.
If that could be noted in the court's notes as well, Ms. Bogle, that the reason for the reset.
Yes, sir. And he can be reset to the 9-9 motions calendar.
Thank you. And Judge, that does conclude my business, if I may be excused.
And
All right.
McFoy, sorry, Attorney McFoy, was that a motion to suppress on Mr. Kent or what
No, it's just
motion?
a motion to compel. It's the surveillance footage of the gas station and body cam.
Okay, thank you.
No
Can you
problem.
send me an email telling me that?
Yeah, of course, no
Thank you.
problem. Of course.
All right. Thank you. And your excuse.
Thank you, Judge.
Next case we have is Nazareth Neal, represented by Attorney Moorman.
Yes, Your Honor, that was a motion to withdraw that was filed back in, I think, April. Mr. Neal is present, and that'll be extremely brief if we could potentially handle it before the breakout.
How brief are you saying?
I mean, the court wanted our reasoning for the withdrawal, so 2 minutes.
Okay, Attorney Bray, is there anything you have to say about this?
Oh, no, Your Honor. I mean,
okay, so you filed a motion to withdraw, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Give me a second. Let me pull up the motion. What's the basis?
We were just never retained. His sister did technically retain us for the initial appearance, and then moving forward after that, we were never actually retained for the case. We had been in contact with Mr. McNeil, or Mr. I'm sorry, I have another client, McNeil. We'd been in contact with Mr. Neal. His initial appearance was December 24th, 2024. We had been in constant communication. He just never retained us. He had numerous reasons. He didn't want to pay because we hadn't been through discovery. So we explained to him prior to indictment and then after indictment that he hadn't been arraigned yet. So come the arraignment date, once it got calendared, we at that point we had yet to be retained. So we filed a motion to withdraw.
Give me that first date that you represented him again.
December 24th, 2024.
Yeah, I'll have to look. How many subsequent calendars did you all represent him on after that?
None, Your Honor.
So one time.
Yes, Your Honor.
He was calendared, but that was the issue, I think, because the motion to withdraw had been filed prior to him being indicted, I believe. He didn't appear, or I think Attorney Moore might have had a conflict and he wasn't there. So we had to reset it because judges wanted to make sure that he was aware of everything going on and that he needed to get a new attorney and possibly apply for the public defender.
Got it. What's the evidence that he knew to be here today to state his position?
On the Zoom call, Judge.
I'm sorry.
It's on the Zoom. Notice was sent out for him to appear via Zoom.
I also contacted and made contact with him, and he did respond. And he was on this morning. I did see him initially
on. I just did a request for him to start his camera and unmute himself. I'm not sure. There we go.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Mr. Neal, it seems like your attorney's making a motion to the court to withdraw. Do you consent to that motion? Is there what is
Yes, I hired a new attorney.
You did hire a new attorney?
Correct.
Has that attorney filed entry, Ms. Bogus? Do we have any evidence that
Barry Hazen?
To check right now.
And give me just a second, Steve. So what's that attorney's name?
Barry Hazen.
Barry, last name?
Hazen.
Hazen. It's loading now.
Okay, Barry Hazen. When did you hire him?
My last court date was I want to say May something. May, I don't remember the date. It was early May.
He has not filed an entry, Judge, but I will send him an email and ask him if he could hop on the Zoom.
Okay, Attorney Moorman, you have to stand by for another case either way, correct?
No, Your Honor, that was it. It was just the two cases.
Oh yeah, because you continued George Howard's case.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Neal, you're saying your position is you understand that Ms. Moorman's not representing you. It's your intentions to not have her represent you.
Yes.
So the only issue is whether or not this new attorney has filed entry or he's, in the court's eyes, actually representing you.
Correct.
But in no circumstances are you under the position that Ms. Moorman is going to represent you going forward.
Yes.
I think that settles it, Ms. Moorman. So I'm going to grant that motion to withdraw. It sounds like a consent motion on both parties.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right now, Judge, Mr. Neal's next court date is scheduled for the October 12th bond plea and arraignment calendar.
Okay. While we do this break, do I need to compose that order? Is there an order, or you're gonna
You
send
don't
it
need, I'll send you everything that you need to sign, Judge.
Sounds good. All right. That's all the positions I have. I have a gentleman in a suit labeled Zoom user. Are you representing somebody today?
Yes, Judge. Sorry, Lawrence Lewis. I came late. I represent Ms. Patel. She's on the call.
Okay, Ms. Patel.
Number 12 on the other calendar, Your Honor.
Got it. Got it.
I think it's the first.
And Judge Lawrence is famous.
Okay. Well,
He can't be famous if he can't figure out how to put his name on the Zoom
He
call.
used to be a prosecutor.
yeah, all I knew is Zoom user, so yeah, I
Zoom
could.
In Fulton. In Fulton.
Okay. So you're representing Ms. Patel.
Yes, Judge.
What's the nature of the business before the court in this matter today?
Judge, we were waiting to hear if she was going to be accepted to pretrial diversion.
What?
Sounds like you're part of the crew waiting to hear about diversion.
Yes.
I don't know if you caught all these announcements earlier, but
I did.
The breakout session, Ms. Bray's going to do her best to inquire or get some kind of update. I'm not just going to go watch TV. I'll be by my computer during this breakout session. So if some emails come my way and I can put my name on it and send an email to assist in this decision being made today, I'm more than happy to do that. I want to resolve as many cases today as possible.
And Judge, and I'm fine. Again, I heard the number of folks that
it's like 6.
Us. So if there's a continuance in order, that's fine. My client is fine. I know. First of all, you got to review the file, and then you have to figure out the pretrial diversion terms. I don't expect. I did the job, as Ms. Rockwell said. I don't expect anybody can do all that 7 cases in an hour.
Okay. When you got who did you discuss the diversion referral with?
Initially, the person that was in the courtroom.
Was that Miss Poe?
No, it was never a female.
Oh, so Brad Malkin.
No, not Brad Malkin.
Okay, so it just means that it wasn't with me, but okay. I'll follow up.
Okay. All right. Well, do you want to stick around for the breakout session or?
No, Judge, you can continue it and I'll get Ms. Bray's email and I'll
Okay. Okay. All right.
We'll go to the 8/19 calendar also, Judge, and I'll still send the email when we start the breakout.
Give it to me again. What's the new date?
August 19th, 2026.
August 19th, 2026. Is it possible for me to go to the September calendar since my client's mother has a medical issue out of the country?
I don't object, but yeah.
Ms. Bogle, what do you think about that as far as
That's fine. He just needs to give me about 2 minutes to get a court date.
Got it. Thank you.
And Lawrence, you've heard that Judge Simmons is going to allow a Zoom appearance on that date if you're waiting.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. The next date I can be present. I'm here in court in Gwinnett today, Judge. That's why I was late coming on the call.
Hey, that's beyond my call. I know this is a virtual today. I'm not sure how the court plans to intend to do hybrid or in person in September, but
that's
hybrid.
September 16th.
September 16th.
That's a good date for you?
Yeah, September 16th is a good date for me.
Okay.
Is that hybrid or in person?
It'll be in person, but because the client is awaiting diversion, they can appear via Zoom. I'll have it noted on the calendar when we get
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Attorney Lewis. Have a nice rest of your day.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Judge.
Yes. And I see A. Thomas on this call.
Yes. Hello, Your Honor. I'm Alicia Thomas. I'm with the Metro Conflicts Office, and I do represent Mr. Jacarius Avery, who is also on the calendar.
Yes. He has multiple positions on today's calendar.
I know, I believe 5.
Let's see.
I want to say 6.
Let's see. It's logical that you would be appointed, being that his mother's represented by Attorney Charles. Let's see. One, two, three, four, five cases, correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you going to pre-trial this case with Attorney Bray today or attempt to do so?
Yes. He's here. I'm here. Let's attempt to pre-trial the case.
Okay. All right. Attorney Bray, I believe that's everybody's announcements today. I don't see any other attorneys that I've missed. So the question comes to you, how much time would be good for me to check back in on this Zoom?
Your Honor, can you give me an hour, and if I can get a breakout room with the private attorneys first, so I can try and get them out of here?
Okay, that sounds reasonable. I'll do 1:10. That'll set us at 12 noon to resume court. If there's any emails that you all want to send my way, just kind of give me a heads up of what the resolutions are going to be or anything like that. Please let me know. That way, I can be more orderly when I resume. And of course,
I'm
no ex
about
parte. Of course, nothing ex parte. Everybody make sure everybody's included on emails.
I am about to send you the information for the state's motion to transfer.
Yes.
On those two cases, I'm putting 88 Bray and the both attorneys on the email as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We'll set to resume at noon unless something occurs earlier or someone needs me earlier. I can step on for quick matters, but for the most part, I'll give Ms. Bray until noon to try to do the best work she can in 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Excuse me, Judge.
Mr. Neal, what's going on?
Am I allowed to leave now?
No, you said you have an attorney that's going to show up today, right? Or you have an attorney that you retained?
I retained the attorney. I just contacted him through email. I texted him yesterday, so I haven't got a
But
response back from him.
we
So
still need you to stay because we need him to confirm what you're saying.
Can I find out who it is? Maybe I can get him to jump on.
He said Barry Hazen.
I'm sorry.
Barry
Hazen.
I'll get him to jump in real quick.
Thank you.
Sounds good. All right.
And Miss Bray, should we just all jump in like we're all in that back room all together?
Yes, just all of the privates just get on the Zoom so I can go through your
Okay.
cases and we figure out what we're
Okay.
gonna do.
All right. I'm gonna stand down and wait for my join.
About 30.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll need Barry Hazen to
Get
at
the
least
Zoom link.
answer.
Yeah.
I'll just get Mr. Hazen and I'll tell him that everybody's signing back in at noon.
If he logs back onto the Zoom, if he logs onto the Zoom, I can put him in the breakout room with all
Oh,
of.
wonderful. That's
Okay.
very smart. Let me get Mr. Hazen in.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm waiting.
Right. We'll
Thank
break
you
it.
so much, Judge, for helping us today.
No problem. Thank you for helping us. We'll break out.
Hello.
Do we log off and come back on?
You can stay on and just keep your device muted. You can log off and come back on if you want to, but your attorney's probably going to want to speak to you after they speak to the state. So
I just stay logged on.
okay.
Alicia Thomas. Hey.
jump up with the skateboard, land on it with the trucks.
The attorney should have received a breakout room invitation. If I missed anybody, just please let me know.
Can you repeat that again?
I was making an announcement for the attorneys. If I forgot any of them to put in the breakout room, let me know.
Just unmuted. What did we? Yes. I'm
Thank you for
They not be for real.
It's like they're missing and they dropping all the other charges.
Miss McGill, could you look at your messages on Zoom and give me a call, please?
Hello.
Miss Sarfaraz, do you want me to put you guys in the breakout room?
Yeah, if you could just do that, that'll work too. Thank you, Miss Bogle.
You're welcome. And that was Miss McGill, right?
Yeah, Miss McGill.
Hello.
Hey, Miss McGill, they're gonna put us in a breakout room.
Okay.
Just accept it when you see the breakout notification.
having some technical difficulties. He'll have to log on and log back on, so he'll be back on the Zoom shortly. But if any other cases are going to be, please, attorneys, if you could just let me know in the chat. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Vogel, I think we're all back.
Okay, the judge is having some connection issues, so he's supposed to be logging right back on.
16, 11,
Okay.
26.
Quick question. This is felony probation. Could y'all let me know which ones are going to be a felony plea, please, so I can prepare?
Miss Jolly, I think we might have 2 or 3 pleas, but I'm gonna need Amy Cole on. But I'm thinking they're misdemeanors. I'm not sure. What we're doing, Amy, aren't we all misdemeanors, right?
Yes, both of mine are misdemeanors.
Okay. Did I have a plea with anybody else? I think you were the only one, Amy.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for the update. Thank you.
Okay. Don't go
But
all the way away, Miss Charlie. Just in
I'm not.
case.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay on. I'm definitely gonna stay on. And I think
Okay, because you know how
Cole.
stuff changes.
It's
So
okay. And I think Amy Cole, she put it in the chat which ones were misdemeanor pleas. So I'll go ahead and still stick around. I just wanted to make sure so I can document.
Ms. Bogle?
Yes.
Hey, it's Renee. Did Barry Hazen ever jump in?
I did get a response from his people.
You did or did not?
I did. He's in court right now, but I did get a response.
Okay. So my announcement, and I'm just going to ask you, so we can be thinking about it. I don't need a far out reset, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's going to be on Davion Hayes. We have worked something out. It is going to be a plea. However, my guy is trying to get into the fire department, and we've got to run something by a recruiter to see if he thinks it's going to be a prohibition. In the meantime, I'm also, since my guy does not have a record, he successfully completed a first offender, so he's technically without any kind of felony. I'll go see if Miss Toole will consider him, because let me tell you something, that diversion program is 500 times harder than a probation. Okay, I just need everybody to know that in case they don't know it. He's, maybe she will take him in diversion because he is technically without a record.
Hello. Okay, I'm back on. Sorry to cut you off, Ms. Rockwell. I just don't want to hear anything I'm not supposed to
Hey,
hear.
Judge, we were just
Hey.
trying to get a sooner date other than August, so the judge doesn't think, Judge Brooks didn't think we kind of kicked something down the road.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that'll be an issue. I spoke with Judge Brooks. She's understanding what's
Okay.
so is Attorney Bray back on the call?
yeah, yes, Your Honor. How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Tired.
I bet you are. All right. So I think it makes more sense that you call your cases in the order that you would like, because you have more information about how things are going to be handled after some conversation. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's fine, Your Honor.
Okay. So let's start from, I'm not going to say easiest because nothing's easy, but let's start from quickest resolutions to more longer conversations.
Okay, quick resolution is Safarazzi's on. The people, we need resets on her people based on her not receiving discovery, like on the Nichols case, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're asking she and I are asking that the case be reset to sometime in September.
Okay.
For that
court.
one.
Okay.
And the same thing for Miss Cortisha Welch, who's positions 2, 3, and 4.
Got it.
And number 1, Miss McGill. So all of paresis, if we can get them put on a date in September.
Okay.
So I can try and get her all this discovery and just all the stuff she's asking for.
Ms. Sarfarazzi, that's what you're agreeing, that's what your understanding of this this
Yes,
is?
Judge. We believe September would be enough time for the state to get what they need, and then also for me to review it, since some of it probably will be lengthy.
Got it. So for the record, position 125 SC001593, Jaleesa McGill is the defendant, represented by Madam Public Defender, who is in court. There is a consent agreement to reset this matter to get in compliance with the motion to compel previously filed. Positions 2, 3, 4. Same defendant listed is Cortisha Welch. 24 SC 005074, 25 SC 004422, and 26 SC 002889. Both parties have reached a consent reset, which the court is not going to interfere with. I think that they think it's appropriate to continue this case to comply with the deficiency in the notice of discovery and also to pre-try the case.
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Do you have a date for those?
1 second. My computer is going.
Got it. And Ms. Bogle, if you give us that on the back end, I'm gonna make one more announcement. With positions 5, 6, 7, 8 is Marlon Henry Nichols, represented by Madam Public Defender, who is in court today. Position 5 is 25 SC 002354, 6, 25 SC 003413, 7, 25 SC 003414, and 8, 25 SC 004217. In hopes of reaching a global resolution to all 4 of these cases, both parties have consented to a continuance in this matter to complete discoveries, any kind of discovery defect that was once noted or stated on the record. Dates are forthcoming on those matters.
9/9, Judge.
For everything?
Yes.
9/9. 9/9.
And Attorney Safarazi, can you please file a waiver on position number 4?
I thought I did already, but I'll double check if I haven't.
Thank you.
And your client does waive his appearance here today?
I'm here.
Okay.
No, it's just about waiver of arraignment, Judge.
Oh, excuse me. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Mr. Henry Nichols, you understand what just took place?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ms. Sorry, Judge K. Ms. Bogle, can you put me in a breakout, Mr. Nichols?
Yes, I had just sent you guys a thing. I might have to resend it and move you guys to a different room.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So that takes us to the next statement. Ms. Bray, what's your next position? What's your next call?
The private attorneys, Abden and Maple. Let me see where their people are.
So that was they were similarly positioned in 2 and 6, position 2 and 6. And both of them were opposed, I believe, to the state's motion to transfer a case from non-complex to complex. I know Ms. Abden was opposed to it. Mr. Maples, you were opposed to it as well?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Bray?
Okay, so Miss Abden and I have agreed to continue for now because we already have a court date scheduled for August 12th.
Okay.
That gives me enough time to physically go in, meet with Deputy Malkin, and see what's going on with this case. Attorney Maples has stated that August 10th, he's scheduled for a trial on a case in another county. Is that right?
It's Fulton County Judge McAfee.
Okay.
Case.
Okay, so I mean, I still may have an answer for both by the 12th, but of course I haven't been able to talk to Brad this morning because he's in court somewhere today as well.
Is 8/12 enough time? We should reset both of them to the 8/12 calendar. Or did you need more time?
No, I'm thinking 8/12 is fine. I know for Miss Abden and I think I'm gonna have a decision by then regardless.
Okay.
And that would be Judge Brooks sitting on that calendar?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Maples, I know you're going to be in court at that time, and no one can come represent or stand in for you on that matter. Or what's your preference on this matter?
And I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
It was kind of vague. Are you able to? I know you're not going to be able to be here on 8/12. Do you have another proposed date?
September.
Okay.
At this point.
And Your Honor, it's 2 separate cases
Yeah.
at this point. I just don't want to delay this any further for my client if possible.
I understand. So what's your request to this court?
That we proceed on the August 12th calendar with our case, with Bryant Ford's case.
Yeah, and this I hate splitting up a case. I hate splitting this up, but I understand your position. But I'd hate for these cases to be so intertwined and to be heard on different dates when the facts sound like they're overlapping or the same. And Mr. Maples, no one can appear for you on the 12th. Right? That's
No, sir. I'm a sole practitioner.
Got it.
And Your Honor, it's the state's contention that the two are intertwined at this time. There are two separate cases. His client's name does not appear anywhere on the discovery or on my indictment at this time.
Okay. And there's, give me just a second. Let me look into something.
Judge, I can help Mr. Maples if Ms. Bogle can get me a Zoom link. I Zoom in from Brazil. I don't care. I don't like to miss a Zoom.
Let me just look something up. Just give me just a second. Just to have an understanding, this case originated from actions that occurred in 2022 and 2023.
Yes. Allegedly. Yeah.
And
January 2022.
There was an accusation, or excuse me, indictment drawn when?
Here, I have all that. So the Mr. Ford was arrested May 10th of 2023. It was accused on February 5th, 2025. For Mr. Patterson, he was arrested January 19th, 2024. The case was indicted on August 30th, 2024. The state's motion was the first time we found out that Mr. Patterson existed or had anything to do with our case, or that the state contends that he has anything to do with our case.
And I see a court date for that pretrial conference set on 8/12/2026 currently, correct?
Correct.
So, Ms. Bray, my concern is if this case information is 3 to 4 years old, what I'm concerned is I have some trust that the state's going to have any more information in the next month if they've had 3 years to get these documents and this information together.
And well, I don't want to misrepresent what I was told by the two attorneys, but I think Brad did gather some more information. Maybe he gave it to them. I don't know. I haven't spoken to Deputy Malkin, so I just don't know what Deputy Malkin knows.
Well,
or how he's connecting
got it.
Attorney Abden's client to Attorney Maples' client.
We're trying to figure out the same thing.
I don't know what the connection is. I don't know how he knows it.
I understand. Well, I think with my position is today's date, from my understanding, was that day for us to kind of know this. And this case has been kind of dragging along for a while. So given the age of the case, the position that we're in today, as far as not necessarily having a clear description of why this case needs to go from non-complex to complex, other than a vague kind of statement about a lot of information still out, I don't feel comfortable just pushing it on without a decision. So what I will do is deny the state's motion at this time to transfer both cases from non-complex to complex.
Okay.
And regarding that 8/12 court date, Mr. Maples, if you are in court, if that trial does go for the murder, just please reach out to the court and file your conflict.
I'll do so.
Okay, because I do want to keep these cases together, even though, like you're saying, Ms. Abden, these aren't co-defendants in your eyes. For some reason, the state thinks it is, and I don't want one judge seeing the case and then another judge seeing the case and having separate rulings and separate decisions if they are correlated so closely.
Understood, Judge. I appreciate it. So, we're reset for the August 12th date.
Yes, with the order by the court today denying the motion to transfer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Who would you like to prepare that order?
You said
defense or state?
Usually this kind of stuff falls. A win usually falls for the defense. If they technically won this motion, I'd say defense. Can you play?
I don't mind doing it. I'm happy to send it over.
Because
Right.
y'all will be waiting weeks for me to get it on there. So y'all go on and send the order over now.
How about you can
I got
send it
other
to me?
orders to do. Yeah.
You can send it to me and I'll get it over to the judge.
Not a problem.
And I'll try and meet with Friday is the only day that Deputy Malkin and I are not in court. So I'm going to try and meet with him this Friday so I can just get an answer or have a better understanding of what he's trying to do.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I think we're all clear. Attorney Maples, Attorney Abden, if there's no further business you all have with the court, please excuse yourself if you would like or stay around.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The August the 12th calendar call would be for what purpose?
Well, it's already preset. I didn't want to interfere with that.
Oh, okay.
I think
It's a pre-trial.
conference.
Is
Yeah.
it preset for trial?
Pre-trial.
Pre-trial conference.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. Thank you.
All right.
All good. All right. So,
Judge,
yes.
as with Neil, position 9 on the motions calendar, I forwarded you the email from Miss Attorney Hazen's assistant. He said that right now they are not officially representing Mr. Neil, but he did reach out to them to inquire about their services. As of now, he has a court date of October 12th. So he would just need to have his affairs in order by then, or he will more than likely be encouraged to apply for a public defender at that date.
Okay. Well, we are going to have an order on file saying that the consent withdrawal took place today, correct?
Yes, I emailed it to you.
Great. All right. And last name Neil. Mr. Neil, are you able to hear? You able to hear us right now?
Yeah, there he is.
Yes.
Mr. Neil, I don't know what's going on with you're hiring these attorneys, but you need to get something in writing, some proof. If you're hiring somebody, some proof that they're actually representing you. Because what's going to be expected, you'll have another court date. You said October 12th, Ms. Bogle?
Yes, Your Honor.
You'll
At
have
what
another,
time?
October 12th at 10 o'clock a.m.
Okay.
and your attorney is going to be expected to be there and file entry before then. If not, you have an opportunity to possibly apply for the public defender's office if you qualify.
Yes.
But this court can't keep just resetting cases for you, keep shopping attorneys because these cases have to move.
Yes, sir.
So, good luck to you going forward, but please make every effort to obtain your attorney before that 12th court date.
Yes, sir.
All right. So that concludes his matter, right?
Yes, he can.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. What's next, Miss Bray?
Then we could move on. So we got all of these status of diversion people.
Mm-hmm.
I did send an email and I put everyone on there. I have not gotten a response. So for the diversion people, they can all be reset to the 8/19 pre-trial conference calendar for status of diversion. And we'll go from there.
Okay, so Miss Alicia Thomas, I think she's still on. She's conflict for Jaquavius Avery, who has like the 5 cases or 6
Okay.
cases or something.
Well, I'm sorry. Before we do that, it looks like we're moving on from all the diversion consideration cases. I want to make sure that we're able to excuse those defendants who are in court for those reasons. So
List of defendants that I have that I sent is 1 second. Here we go. That would be Roy Thompson, Andrew Harvey, Takaya Jones, A. Patel, and Jayana Coley. So all of those cases will be reset to the 8/19 pre-trial conference calendar.
can you read that one more time because you just broke up for just a second. One more time, please.
Roy Thompson,
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Harvey, Takaya Jones, A. Patel, I don't want to butcher the first name, and Jayana Malenciano Coley.
Okay. Can you add Jaquavius Avery? Him and his 5 or 6 cases. Defense attorney is going to get me information regarding his GPA, his SAT, and I'm going to end up doing a lot of begging trying to get his cases in, but I do believe he may have been, well, he was influenced by his mother.
Got it. So he's going to be considered for diversion as well.
Yes. I mean, I'm going to try. I don't know if they're going to take it, but I'm going to at least try.
You can go to the 8/19 calendar as
Okay.
well.
All right. Thank you.
All right. 8/19. All right.
Now, I thought I had a plea on number 13, Wilkins, with private attorney Christopher Campbell. I mean, I gave an offer because it's an old case, but I don't see him on. But I thought we had a plea.
Is Mr. Wilkins on?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Theodore Wilkins is on.
Mr. Wilkins, okay. Mr. Campbell.
I believe
So-
he was in court in a different jurisdiction and said he
Right.
was going to back in at 12 and just hadn't yet.
Okay.
Right.
Mr. Wilkins, if you could just be patient, you may be the last case of the day. Unless your attorney hops on before then. Thank you for your patience.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I have him listed as a plea. I think Miss Rockwell and I were resetting her case. Well, she just explained that. Yeah, we're resetting her case to some date.
And you know what? Remember, we also discussed, because he's technically without record now, we were also going to try to maybe see if Miss Toole would take him in diversion.
Okay, so he
Johnny,
would go.
I'm going to be with y'all anyway on August the 19th.
Okay.
Already.
So Miss Bogle, can we put him on August? Okay, thank you.
And I'm looking for Miss Rockwell's case. What's the client?
Davion Hayes.
25 on the pretrial calendar.
25, got it. All right.
But he's definitely some kind of plea resolution besides trial, though, Judge.
Okay.
100%.
I'm just going to put plea or diversion.
Okay. May we be excused on him.
Yes, ma'am. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you again for helping.
Yes.
And thank you for the Zoom link. We love that. Thanks. Thank you, Ms. Bogle. Thank you, Ms. Bray.
Okay. All right, Ms. Bray.
Jaleesa McGill sent a message asking if she could be excused. I have her down for the September 9th pretrial conference calendar. So as far as I'm concerned, she's done.
Okay, great. Ms. McGill, I don't know if you're still on, but 9/9 is right. September 9th is your next court date.
Yes. Who is logged on his iPhone? They're sending messages in the chat.
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but if they don't announce themselves in the next minute or two, if we could remove them from the Zoom. If you're listed as iPhone, you just made a chat a minute ago, please state your name so that we can properly help you. Okay, so if we can continue, Ms. Bray.
Okay. And I believe, well, the two private attorneys, Schnipper and Bixon, we agreed to reset them to August 24th, but that's going to be a plea.
Okay, so Snipper
probably prior to the 24th, but that's the court date I believe we gave them.
All right, I'm hopping around. So they're on the motions calendar. Where is it?
26 and 27 on the pretrial conference calendar.
Okay. So reset to plea.
Yes.
And what date?
I think the date was August 24th, 26th, the trial calendar.
Yes.
We may get them in before then.
Got it.
To do the plea, you know.
Sure, everybody would appreciate that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Number one, on the motions calendar, Devontae Cook, that's going to be a plea.
What case?
Devontae Cook, number 1.
Okay, a plea today or a later date?
No, a plea today.
Okay.
Misdemeanor or felony?
Misdemeanor.
Okay. To the third charge? Or amended? Is it amended, please?
It's amended, Judge. The agreement was to amend entering auto down to criminal trespass,
Okay.
to null pros count 2, possession of tools,
Okay.
and then count 3 as is.
Got it. Okay. We could stand by for that plea. Let's continue to see what's going to happen with other cases, and then we'll handle that plea.
Okay, and on position 3, Cozy, the motion to suppress, it's the first time on, so the state is asking that it be reset. I do understand Attorney Cole's position, but I have not heard back from Investigator Ward. Because her position is, if he wasn't subpoenaed, then she's asking that the motion be granted.
Yes, Judge. And that's because he's on a trial calendar for next month. And I know Judge Brooks really hates to continue cases set for trial calendar. I apologize. Because if we continue the motion, it'll push the trial calendar out, and it'll have to be reset probably on the trial date as well if the motion is not granted. So and I'm not sure what the reset date would be, but
Okay, I'm
it will
trying
give
to
us
pull.
very little time to prepare for trial if the motion is denied.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull the case up, and I'm having a little difficulty. So just give me a second. Let me try to see the case history. All right. Yeah, give me just a second. I'm gonna continue to make your announcements. I'm gonna try to get that case history, and it's just taking long to load. So I don't want to continue to delay. What's next?
I think everybody else was reset on that calendar. The only other thing we had left was the general demurrer motion on Ernest Reed, position 4.
And the plea on position 5.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Plea on position 5, right.
All right, give me just a second.
Let me pull up this demurrer thing. Oh my God.
Yeah, because we still have a decent number of people on the call. That's what I'm kind of confused about. How much we have left. But you're saying Ms. Cole and Ms. Showalter are the only attorneys who have matters left?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm trying to pull up Showalter's 26. Let me pull that up.
Okay. All right. Has the plea documents been sent to me or uploaded anywhere?
Judge, when we do virtual calendars, they don't have to do the plea of guilty form, and then I'll just electronically sign the indictments. You'll just have to do, like in your colloquy when you're doing the pleas, ask for permission from all parties to sign electronically. And then when court is over, I'll send you the disposition forms for you to sign.
All right, well, let's try to handle this plea then. And I'm getting some information together. This is going to be a plea in the matter of State versus Devontae Cook, 18 SC 164060. Yeah, 60. It's my understanding that entering auto is going to be reduced or amended down to the charge of criminal trespass, second count of possession of tools for a certain crime is now going to be null prossed by the state, and the third charge is going to remain. That's obstruction of law enforcement in the misdemeanor format. The terms of the plea are as understood. Ms. Cole, if you don't mind, just giving me your understanding of the plea terms.
Yes, Judge. It's 12 months suspended on the condition of no further violations of the law. And both counts to run concurrent.
That's correct, Your Honor. And it's because the case is just so old. And he may have actually completed diversion, but I think way back then we had multiple diversion programs. And so a lot of them they're not in place now. So there's no way to get the information. So that's the reason for my doing a suspended sentence.
Got it. Okay. So is there going to be any reporting, non-report? What's the status of the probation? Just non-report.
It's non-report.
Suspended, Judge. So yeah, no reporting.
Okay. Give me just a second. As far as the facts, do we have a factual basis that you can provide to the court? You stipulate it?
We'll
yes,
stipulate
Your
it.
Honor.
Okay. Right. Give me just a second. All right. So, Ms. Cole and Mr. Cook, it's my understanding that the state has made a deal in the matter before the court. That matter will be concluded today if this plea goes forward. Mr. Cook, you're here with your attorney virtually. You've met with her and discussed, well, if you don't mind, just raising your right hand, Mr. Cook. And you swear or affirm that the testimony that you give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
But you have to speak up, sir.
Oh, you're on mute or some volume issues. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You weren't on mute. We just couldn't hear you.
And we still can't.
We can't hear you. Try to connect audio on your device, and maybe a connect audio feature that you may need to do.
Audio was connected and working because I was speaking to him in the breakout room.
Yeah, and I remember him saying something earlier today.
He may have to log off and log back on.
No. Yeah, we'll need to. I have to hear you for this kind of procedure to take place. So try to log off.
Yeah. If you don't mind logging off and logging back on to see if that fixes it.
All right. So we'll wait for him to log on and log back off. Other than that, Ms. Cole's other case is going to be this motion to suppress, which I'm trying to pull up the case history. You have the case history before you, Ms. Cole or Ms. Bray?
I should, Judge. I just had it pulled up a few minutes ago.
Okay. Go ahead.
I have it. What are you needing to know from it?
Just can you tell me the date of the arrest and the date that you filed this motion?
Yes. The date of arrest was December 7th, 2022.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yes, Mr.
Yes,
Cook.
sir, we can hear you.
Sit tight. We're on another matter. We'll jump right back.
And it wasn't indicted until September 17th of 2024. I filed the motion on May 28th of 2026.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And Ms. Bray, your position was you're not sure if the officer's been subpoenaed or not.
I'm not, Your Honor. And quite like we have one investigator for the non-complex division. So it's not just my request, but the other attorney's request. And he just hasn't responded to my text message. So I don't know if he did. I don't know if he didn't. I'm thinking if he didn't, it would be because we've been virtual all this time, and maybe that would have been part of the thinking, but I honestly don't know.
Ms. Cole, do you remember when you got a notification this case was going to be on this calendar?
I believe it was immediately after I sent in the motion, but I can pull up the email from because I emailed the copy of the motion to litigation as well as to the prosecutor as soon as I filed it. So let me pull that up. And typically litigation responds with the court date.
Okay. Okay.
So I emailed it in right after I filed it on 5/28/2026.
And Ms. Bogle, if you could just verify there's nothing in the record that shows that subpoenas have been served and filed with the court.
We wouldn't be able to see that. That's
Okay.
done separately to the DA's office.
All right. Okay. I'm still taking that under advisement. In the meantime, we'll resume with Mr. Cook's plea. Mr. Cook, if you could turn your camera on.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So can you raise your right hand? All right. Do you swear or affirm testimony provides the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Please state your full legal name and your age.
Devontae Quintavious Cook, and my age is 27 years old.
Are you currently under the influence of drug, alcohol, or any medication that would affect your ability to understand the proceedings today?
No, sir.
Okay. Your attorney is Ms. Cole, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you've met with her about your charges, the defenses, and any kind of remedy in these charges?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you were originally charged with the offense of entering auto, possession of tools for the commission of a crime, and obstruction of a law enforcement officer?
Yes, sir.
You understand that at least one of those charges were a felony, which could have resulted in over a year incarceration.
Yes, sir.
Is your understanding today that your attorney and the prosecutor has reached a plea today?
Yes, sir.
And your understanding is that the first charge, entering auto, is going to be reduced to a criminal trespass violation?
Yes, sir.
That's a misdemeanor violation for which the maximum penalty is a 12-month in jail, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Second charge, possession of tools for a crime. You understand that a no pros will be issued today?
Yes, sir.
You understand a no pros is equivalent to a dismissal of a charge, correct?
Yes, sir.
Third charge, obstruction of law enforcement officer. You understand that the plea includes that charge, which is a misdemeanor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you understand, while I typically follow this agreement, legally I'm not bound by this agreement. I can possibly impose a different sentence or withdraw it. Impose a different sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that that's the case, you have the possibility to withdraw the plea before I make my announcement.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your right to a trial by a judge or jury?
Yes, sir.
You're giving up your right to remain silent, your right to cross-examine any witnesses in this case, and your right to present any of your own evidence in this matter?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Has this plea been forced? Have you been threatened or coerced into entering this guilty plea?
No, sir.
And today, are you pleading freely and voluntarily to the charges?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Having already understood there's a factual basis that has been stipulated to, we'll proceed with that. And just for the record, it's my understanding that on count 1 and count 3, the sentence is going to be 12 months of a suspended sentence, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
The only term of the sentence is to not violate any conditions of the law.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Having gone over the plea colloquy, having confidence that the defendant understands this colloquy, having a confidence that both attorneys have done their due diligence in reaching this agreement, I will go forward with that plea recommendation, 12 months to a suspended sentence, no checking in, no in-person probation, no telephone probation. The only term that you need to abide by is to avoid any kind of violations of the law.
Yes, sir.
You understand? If you do violate the law, the prosecutor has every right to then, revoke your probation or revoke your this probated sentence. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Cole, is there anything that I missed? Anything that we need to speak about further?
No, Judge, that's all from defense. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Bray, is there anything that needs to be stated?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, the order of this court has been stated. Mr. Cook, I'm not exactly sure what your next steps are going to be as far as documentation or paperwork, but I'm sure Ms. Cole can provide guidance as to that.
Okay.
I'll send you a copy of the order once it's in, Mr. Cook.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
All right.
Okay. Ms. Cole, if you don't mind just holding off, I'm still going to get to your position number 3.
Yes, Judge. And then we also have a plea on position 5, just for the court's
Okay.
record, but I'm here.
Is that position ready?
Yes, Judge.
Yes.
Okay, we'll handle that now then.
Okay. And it was also a suspended sentence, right? Ms.
Yes.
Cole? Okay. To misdemeanors.
Well,
Yes.
in the sentence. And the language you all are using is no further violations of the law? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
I know restitution was contemplated. That's not
Okay.
going to be
Yes.
considered anymore, correct?
Yes. That's not considered anymore, Your Honor.
Great. All right. So Mr. Richard Pullum, is that person in court?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Pullum, thanks for being so patient with us. I see you sitting up for about the last 2-3 hours, but now we're finally gonna get you out of here, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, so your case is 25 SC 000207. It's position 5 on today's calendar. If you don't mind raising your right hand for me.
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Please state your full name and your age.
Richard Lee Pullum,
All right.
130-62. I'm 64 years old.
Thank you, sir. Are you currently under the influence of any alcohol, drugs, or medication that could affect your ability to understand these proceedings?
No, sir.
Okay. Ms. Cole is your attorney?
Correct, sir.
You've met with her before today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you've gone over with her any kind of rights, any kind of defenses, any kind of procedural methods that this case could be handled?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You understand that you're charged with the singular offense of theft by shoplifting?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Brave, was that charged as a felony or a misdemeanor?
Your Honor, he started out with a felony, but the state is reducing it to a misdemeanor. I believe this is a case that happened back in 2022. It's kind of an old case.
Got it. Okay. So, Mr. Pullum, you understand that originally your charge was a felony.
Yes, sir.
It was titled theft by shoplifting, but it was a felony due to, I assume, the nature of the amount of the items that were stolen.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But at this point, the district attorney has used their discretion to reduce it down to a misdemeanor.
Yes, sir.
You understand a misdemeanor at most carries 12 months of incarceration.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let's see. You overheard the plea agreement that was stated previously?
Yes, sir.
And you understand that in exchange for your guilty plea, both parties are agreed to a 12-month suspended sentence, the only term of that sentence being no further violations of the law?
Yes, sir.
You understand the court is not bound by that decision?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand that it's possible that the court could move in a different direction?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just so you're clear, you understand by pleading to this charge of guilty, you're giving up your right to a trial by a judge or a jury?
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to remain silent, your right to cross-examine and confront any witness, and you also are giving up your right to present your own witness that could testify in your favor?
Yes, sir.
And that's what you want to do today?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced, threatened you, or coerced you into entering this plea?
No, sir.
It's my understanding you're pleading freely involuntarily because you're in fact guilty of these charges?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Counsel, both parties have stipulated to a factual basis in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. And everything happened in Fulton County.
Okay, thank you. Having stipulated to factual basis and established jurisdiction of this occurring in Fulton County, the court is now confident in imposing sentence. I will follow the recommendation that has been previously negotiated, 12 months, suspended sentence. The long term of probation is to not commit any further violations of the law. Mr. Pullum, I'll tell you, just like I told the previous person, Mr. Cook, seems like as long as you stay out of trouble, there's no need for you to have any kind of contact with Fulton County or this process again. But if there is any incident of similar nature, it is possible that the prosecutor could revoke this probation.
Yes, sir.
Okay, having a confidence that this person understands what has taken place before the court and understands the sentence, I'd ask that this sentence be jotted down, written down, and I will sign the order, transcribing the same.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Pullum, that concludes your matter. Have a great rest of your day. Your attorney, please stay in close contact with her.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Cole.
Thank you, Mr. Pullum. I'll send you the order when I have it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, could we go to number 4, Ernest Reed? I think that was Mr. Showalter's special demur that he filed.
Yes, Mr.
It was all of one paragraph.
Yes, Mr. Showalter. So it's my understanding that you filed a special demur with the court.
Yes.
And that special demur, to me, read as if it was more, it said special demur, but the language was of such of a general demur.
Oh yeah, certainly. Yeah, it's general. Yeah.
So unfortunately, if it's labeled as special, but the body of the demur is one that is general, that to me, I don't think this was intentional, but it can come off as deceptive towards the prosecutor and the court. The special, if we're approaching this as a special demur, we're looking at the form of the indictment, stating that essentially your position is that that the document is not in perfect form and leaves one as to some ambiguity as to when a crime occurred or what specifically was the crime. Whereas today your announcement is that it's a general demur stating that if everything stated in the indictment were as true, no crime was ever committed. So being that this is a somewhat conflicted motions hearing, I am not comfortable going forward with it, and I will deny your demur at this time because the language of the title of the demur and the factual pattern for which you're stating is different. Now, I'm not saying that my denial prohibits any kind of subsequent documents to be filed, but today the body, just looking at the form alone, going off the form and no even oral consideration, the form is deficient in my eyes.
All right, I'll note it. To me, it's a both and, because the indictment is defective by what it's stating, the warrant is defective by what it's stating, and if everything is true, it's general or special. I mean, that's how I saw it, and one of those things I didn't know which would be the best way to title it.
Yeah, well, I think unfortunately, given that it was titled special demur, we have to take each counselor, each attorney to, at their word as to what the title, what the purpose of their document is. So I don't think there's room for interpretation when there is a direct title. If it was titled general and special, general/special, there may have been some kind of more consideration. But given that it was titled such a way, I am denying it for the reasons already stated. I will get you an order. I'll just have to compose this order. But I'll get you the order hopefully by the end of the day.
All right.
All right, sir. With that being said, defendant's motion to suppress is denied in the matter of 24 SC 006094. Ernest Reed is listed as the defendant. And the court will compose an order saying such. So that'll conclude that matter, or the business on that matter. Attorney Showalter, is there another matter today that we have?
No.
Okay, sir. Well, I thank you for your time.
What's the reset date for this case then?
It's already on the 27 trial calendar.
Okay, it's on what calendar?
The July trial calendar.
Okay.
What date is that?
July
The
27th.
Thank you. Okay. So that'll conclude that matter involving Mr. Showalter. Mr. Reed, you're also excused from this court hearing today at this time. Okay, so we still have, I know, Ms. Cole's matter. Is there any other matter separate?
I mean, there was the Theodore Wilkes misdemeanor plea, but I don't see Attorney Campbell back on. But I'm gonna hold, if he can't get back on, I'm gonna hold the offer open. I'm not gonna change it. So, you know, it'll still be a misdemeanor offer from me for Mr. Wilkes. I just don't.
He did
I
email
guess
me back and he said
he's
is
in court.
handling an in-person matter still 6 cases for 1 defendant in state court.
Oh, see.
And let me see, that's Wilkes. What position is that again?
He's number 13 on your pretrial conference calendar. But like I said, we're going to resolve that case. I've given an offer. I believe Mr. Wilkes is going to take it. And we just might not be able to get to it today.
Sure.
But it's definitely a misdemeanor offer.
Got it. Okay. So last matter I think that we have of substance or of actual discussion, it seems like, is this Ms. Cole's matter and position 3. If you all don't mind, give me about 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thanks, Judge. Ms. Bray, I have nothing on the final plea calendar tomorrow, so you'll get a day free of
what?
me. I know. I don't know how it happened, but
I don't either.
I also don't have anything on the Tuesday or Wednesday calendars of next week, so you're welcome for your little reprieve.
What happened?
I'm in conference.
Tuesday and Wednesday was me. I moved the cases.
Oh, so you're the one I owe lunch to.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I mean, we still have cases. It just won't be, you know.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
None of mine's. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay. So just to revisit, this is 24 SC 004570. Position number 3 on today's calendar, Tobias Cozy. Regarding this matter, I do understand that this case did occur, the arrest at least, or incident occurred back December 7th, 2022, indicted barely 2 years afterwards. May of this year, late May of this year, Attorney Cole filed that motion to suppress. And it's my understanding this is the first time that the motion has actually been considered.
Yes.
I do understand Ms. Cole's position. I think I understand it in pretty good detail. And your position is, hey, the state had since late May to get their officer in here, subpoena the officer, and be ready for a court date today. Ms. Bray's position is, her investigator may or may have not subpoenaed the officer, but nonetheless, the officer is not here on this virtual call. There was some discrepancy, in my opinion, if this was a hybrid or virtual calendar in general, but I don't think that's a minor factor I'm considering, but it is something that is considered. Being that this is the first time this case is set, For this motions hearing, I will give the state a one-time reset for the motions hearing, as I would have given the defense as well if some kind of similar situation occurred. I do understand this case is coming up for trial very soon, and I wish there's some way we could maybe put this on a calendar somewhere midpoint between now and the trial date. I don't know if I have the power to do that, but if so, I'd really want to push for a sooner motions date so that it's not, unnecessarily on that trial calendar. So what's the trial date set?
August 24th.
August 24th. Is there any way this can be on a early August calendar?
And Mr. Colsey does travel for work, and so he just needs sufficient notice to be able to work his schedule around to be able to be here in person. It was helpful to have it virtual today for that reason, so that's part of why we were hoping to complete the motion.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you to show your hand, but if he's not testifying, I don't see the big deal about him maybe being virtual on the next time. But I know you need to maybe hear him talking. You're here. Y'all need to have some conversation at the table when these kind of hearings take place. So I'll leave that. Yeah, I think it's best that he's here if possible.
Great, understood.
Go on the 8/12
8/12.
motions calendar,
Okay.
since he is on the trial calendar.
Okay, and if we could just put a note in there that this is the one time only reset.
Yes.
Mr. Colsey, thank you for attending. I think I saw you earlier, but this case will be continued one time for that hearing, which may or may not take place on 8/12.
Yes, sir.
And I'll call you, Mr. Colsey, before then, and we'll talk a little bit more about it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
I can leave?
Yes, sir.
All right. God bless y'all.
All right, God bless you as well.
You too.
Ms. Cole, do you have any other matters on today's calendar?
That completes my matters, Judge.
All right, well, we're going to do the call of the calendar pretty soon. If you want to stick around for that, you can. If not, feel free to enjoy the rest of your day.
Might as well. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right, we see some other people on this call. Maybe you stepped away from your phone. Maybe you're just listening in silence, but it's my understanding that other than that case that we had where the attorney stepped away, everything's been handled. If that attorney doesn't come on in the next 30 seconds or a minute, he'll be, that case will have to be reset.
That's fine, Judge. Lee Patterson, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's on
still
because we've
on.
already reset it.
Yeah, so I'll just remove him.
Oh, he's saying something.
Mr. Patterson, your case was reset to August 12th.
Okay.
Okay, I think you heard that.
Okay.
We can't hear you, Mr. Patterson, but I think you heard August 12th, so you good? All right.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Okay.
All right.
And everyone else on the Zoom besides Mr. Wilkins are officers of the court, so that's everybody.
Wonderful. Do we want to just do a run of the calendar? Ms. Bogle, you mind doing that?
That's fine.
We can start with motions. Position 1 was a plea. Position 2 is going to be 8/12 pretrial conference calendar. Position 3 is 8/12 motions for a one-time reset. Position 4, the motion was denied. Next court date is 7/27 trial. Position 5 was a plea. Position 6 is going to the 8/12 PTC calendar. Position 7 was reset to 9/2 for witnesses. Position 8 was reset to the 9/9 motions because the defendant was not produced. And position 9, I sent you the order. Barry Hazen is not representing the defendant, but he has been reset to the 10/12 bond plea and arraignment calendar. And then for the pretrial calendar, positions 1 through 4 are all going to the 9/9 PTC. Same with positions 5 through 8 on the second page. All of those are going to 9/9. PTC. Position number 9 is going to 819 PTC for status of diversion. Same announcement for positions 10 and 11, 819 PTC for status of diversion. Position number 12 is being reset to the 916 PTC, also for status of diversion. Position 13 is Mr. Wilkins, offer to stay open.
Yeah, it's a misdemeanor offer to stay open.
We need to give him another court date. I will reach out to Mr. Campbell's emailing me now and just see when he's available. I don't want to give a court date if something's already been worked out, and then we can just throw him on a calendar.
Got it.
And will it be okay for Mr. Wilkins, the defendant, to take the plea on Zoom, or will he have to come in?
Possession tools for a crime. I think it's fine. I don't have any issue with it, but you all know Judge Brooks better than me, so
He was already prior granted permission to appear virtually until trial, so that should be
fine. Then that should be good.
Positions 14, 15, 16, 17, 825 jail calendar.
And we're going to send something to Rosenbaum to see if she can possibly get the other 14 unindicted cases for the mother. Like, if she could just get something done, we can just take care of everything on the 25th.
She might need a calendar by herself, but we'll talk about that.
I agree.
Yes, I think so. I think so.
Cases,
that's a lot.
You might have to put her on a whole calendar by herself just to do the pleas, but we'll leave her at 825 for now. Avery, the other Avery, Jaquavius Avery, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 are all going to the 819 PTC. Position 24 is also going to the 819 PTC. All of those are for status of diversion. The same announcement for 25 is 819 PTC diversion, and then 26 and 27 are co-defendants. They are going to the 824 trial calendar.
Right.
And I sent you the withdrawal order and the dispositions, and then we're just waiting on the order. I think Bray is supposed to send an order for one case and then show.
I'm gonna do
Look at me. I said you will get the order from me.
No, Miss Bray been working hard enough.
You're right. Abdon. I'm sorry. Abdon said she's
Abdon.
He has to send
gonna
it.
send
Yes.
it, and then Judge is gonna do the other order.
Correct.
Your Honor, it's so bad that litigation managers have to send me a list of what I owe them order wise, or I mean, it's just too much. I'm one person, so they know they have to help me.
No, you did a great job today. I've done prosecute, I've done defense, and prosecutors, days like this are the days where it's real tough. You don't have to deal with clients, but you have to deal with days like this where everybody wants answers quick.
Yes, and I just don't have it.
Yeah, but I appreciate you working hard and reaching resolutions.
Appreciate you, Bray, because you do knock them orders out. We do have to make a list, but when we send those lists, you get them done.
I do get them done now.
We appreciate you. We appreciate
and
you.
Ms. Bobo, a little birdie told me that you were good, and I see that it came true. So I'm glad.
Why, thank you, Judge.
Yeah, I'm glad
Keeps
that
it moving in here.
You did your thing today, so I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, so I guess
I will not have those orders signed till later tonight, though. If that's okay.
No worries.
Got it.
Okay, y'all.
Not a matter of anyone getting out of jail, they'll be okay.
Exactly. All right. Well, having no further business for this court, I guess this will conclude this calendar. Everybody have a great day.
Have a good one.